We know that your red pill family and friends can be tricky to buy for, but fear not, because Hilary Kennedy, she's the host of 4-Minute Buzz, she has a Christmas list that won't give a dime to corporations that hate you. She joins us right now. So, Hilary, where can we buy presents to keep the woke out of our stockings this year?
I'm so excited about this because it is the most wonderful time of the year and a time where we can really put our dollars towards something that we care about, that we believe in, and like you said, not give to people that hate us. And so first, before I run through the list of gifts, because I have a lot of them, I want to say it would be great this Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate this year, if you would consider buying things from people who have been affected by Hurricane Helene. There are so many of those businesses that are really hurting, and a lot of them just trying to get back up and running. But so many of them have an online presence. So if we could highlight some of those, that would be great. So I'm going to mention a few here, but just so that we know, it's about 7.3% unemployment in Asheville, North Carolina alone. That's really high. 15% of the people that work in hospitality have lost their jobs this season. So it would be great if we can remember those people. So I will tell you when it's a North Carolina business, but I want to start off with family gifts. This is something the whole family can enjoy. A 1-year subscription to the UFC Fight Pass.
You're a big UFC girl.
Big
Everybody
UFC
knows
fan.
this.
So many conservatives are UFC fighters. Dana White, Big Buddy
big
with Trump.
overlap.
Yes. So for $99, you can get an annual pass, or if you don't want to spend quite that much, you can spend $14.99 and get a 2-month pass. But you can watch all the UFC fights going all the way back to the very first.
That was
She is
not what I
ready.
expected
So-
as the first gift. I have to say, amazing.
Very unique, very good, right? Okay, so then also American-made cryptocurrency is a good gift because crypto
Hello.
is blowing up, going to the moon.
Hilary.
So Ripple, Solana, and Cardano, all American-made cryptocurrencies.
Oh, I know.
That makes a unique gift.
Peterson has to hear about it all the time.
He's like, I can't get
We
away
are 2
from
for
it.
2 right now,
I'm
Peterson.
going to
We're
start doing
well.
full disclosure on some of your reporting, Jill.
I didn't even tell her. She has no clue.
All right, and then something that is a little more for the tea lover in your life, people that like food and beverage. There's a company called Piper and Leaf. It's in Alabama. They make teas from like their local gardens, their briar patches, things like that. But it's just a small Christian family-owned business. And I have been drinking their tea for the last year, and it's delicious. It is wonderful. So it's $12 if you want to get a bag of loose leaf tea, and you can make, I think, 15 cups with it. So anyways, it makes a
Nice
great
gift.
gift for people that like tea in
Yeah.
your life. And they also have boba teas as well. And then American Giant, I know we talk about them a lot here on this network because we really believe in their products. They're so good. And in fact, I brought one of my favorite American Giant shirts. So I've had this for 3 years. I have washed it 1 billion times, and it has held up so incredibly well. The quality is fantastic. So American Giant, their hoodies, they're around $138. So it's an investment piece. But like I say, the t-shirts I think are around
They
$50.
last
They
so long.
last.
They last so well.
They're not going to fall apart. And also, you're just helping create jobs for people in a lot of small towns, for factory workers. You're keeping the money here in America. So I think that's also a great.
Yeah. What do we have for kids?
Okay, so for kids, there's nothing more American than sports cards, baseball cards, and Topps, of course, has been an American favorite forever. So the great thing about sports cards is you can go through and look for valuable cards that you can sell, you can flip. I mean, it's just a fun kind of scavenger hunt for both kids and adults. So I think that's a fun one. And then also for kids, there is a company called Green Toys, and they make toys from recycled milk jugs. And I brought one that my son has had for 5 years. My son has destroyed every toy that he owns, but this sucker has remained strong and durable. I took it out of the backyard this afternoon. Anyway, they have everything that kids love to play with. Indoor toys, outdoor toys, bath toys. They're eco-friendly. They're completely safe, but they have trucks, construction vehicles, bath toys, all that. So greentoys.com.
We have a lot of readers at Blaze, and I know that you have some goodies on your list for them.
I do. Well, and if you have a child, like a teen or a tween that reads, there's a young adult novel that was written by our own Glenn Beck and Michaela Hedrick called Chasing Embers. Really good.
It is very good. I read it myself. It's like the Hunger Games almost. It feels like that.
Yes, it's a very modern kind of take on that dystopian society.
But with good values and messages in it.
Yes.
So your kids, it's something you will want
It's
them
hopeful.
to read.
Yes, it has great reviews. And then also, Propaganda Wars by our own Glenn Beck, also a great read. And if you want to purchase that book, rather than purchasing it from Amazon and giving them more of our money, you can order it from a bookstore in Asheville, North Carolina called malaprops.com and support their recovery after Hurricane Helene. Also, American Inheritance. It's a novel by Nathan Nipper, also one of our Blaze friends. Great book. And then let's talk about sentimental gifts, because I know some of us like to give a romantic gift or a thoughtful gift. There's a company called Fracture. The website is fractureme.com, but you can get a digital photo printed onto glass, and it's beautiful. And you can take any photo and do that, and they start at $21.
I've seen that with like signatures at the bottom of glasses as well. Like my cousin's getting married, and I'm like, oh, you know what? That might be a good gift. He gets married 4 days after Christmas, so Christmas and the wedding, it's all one and the same.
That would be that's perfect. It's personal, it's sweet. And then homesick candles. You may have seen these in boutiques. I've seen them all over, but you can go online and order them, and you can get one that has the scent of like your favorite city or your state. But they also have a couple this year that caught my eye. The scent of KFC buttery biscuits.
Heyo.
That's one of their candles. They have the Star Wars Millennium Falcon. So if you've ever wondered what that smells like, they have those. And then the Barbie Mojo Dojo Casa House candle, if you were a Barbie fan.
Yes.
But those are around $20. So they have over 200 different candle scents and products, which I think is
nothing says I love you like the scent of buttery biscuits.
That's exactly right. And then if you have a special someone that you're wanting to give jewelry to, there is a fine jewelry store called Mora Jewelry in North Carolina. You can go on there and find really they're unique, very modern pieces that you don't see everywhere else. So I love that. And they had a couple of even more casual pieces for under $200. So that would be worth a look. And then also, I think we should take a moment and thank the Amish this year for their contributions.
I love that you have thought this through, because you're like, they helped us win the election. We are going to help them with our Christmas list.
Yes. And I think if you've ever owned anything that was Amish made, you know how well made and like thoughtful the gifts are. So there's a company called lapstoys.com, and they make handcrafted wooden toys and children's furniture. Now, again, these are a bit of a higher price point because they are handcrafted and that sort of thing, but they're designed to last from generation to generation. So they have like a beautiful dollhouse that's foldable. And I think it's over $200, but it's one of those things that will stay in your family, you know, that you'll pass down. So I think that's really neat. And then also there is a gourmet popcorn company that is Amish called Emma's Gourmet Popcorn. And they have really yummy flavors like birthday cake, Amish peanut butter, chocolate cranberry almond, and you can get a 6-pack gift box for $26.
Popcorn is my favorite food group. Hilary didn't even know it, but she's literally like
making
a list for me right now. This is
I know
incredible.
exactly what to get you. And then let's talk about MAGA gifts.
Yes.
Everybody
Everybody is going to want a
the
MAGA
season.
gift.
Yes.
Everybody is out there doing the MAGA dance, so everybody needs a MAGA gift.
Yes, and there are a bunch. And I've got to say, the place where I found the most unique MAGA gifts was on Etsy. There are so many individual sellers on Etsy. There is a dancing Trump ornament for $6. That's a steal, and he's doing the little, the dance or whatever. You can also get a Trump sequin pillow on Etsy where you rub your hand across it and Donald's face appears.
So good.
That's $25. I mean, that's such a fun
Mildly
one.
disturbing, that one, yes.
Now, if you want to get a little more, because a lot of people do gag gifts for Christmas or White Elephant, you can get Kamala Harris toilet paper from the official Trump 2024 store.
That is a fun White Elephant gift.
This is $20, but you can
So
use
good.
it however you wish. And then on the ornament tip too, there was a Trump trash truck ornament, which I think is really cute and pretty funny. There is also from MAGA.com a garbage hat. You can get that for $32. And then if you want something that's a little bit of a classier MAGA gift, the hotelcollection.com, I'm sure you've seen the Hotel Collection candles, and they have like linens and things like that. And they're very nice, and they're luxury candles, but you can get the Make America Great Again candle for $20, which I think is a really great price.
And I just got another thing that was MAGA that is very easy to get. It's like $4. A sticker, though, of Donald Trump at McDonald's waving goodbye. If you just want to add that in on top of a present and like put it with the ribbon or whatnot, it's a nice little touch that's out there that's so easy to do, but it's going to bring a smile to everyone's face.
Absolutely. Who wouldn't want that? And I looked online too. One of the most popular gifts, it looks like, is the gold MAGA hats this year, like the actual gold hat or the black hat with the gold on it. So that's also a popular one that I think we're going to see a lot of. But I will post a list. There's like a working document of North Carolina businesses that people can look at, and you can see there's clothing stores and home goods. There was one that I forgot to mention that is a skincare products company, and they make balms and creams and lotions, and they make a specific one for people who have tattoos, which I thought was really interesting. So if you've got someone in your life that is a tattoo lover or recently got a tattoo, they have things like
Nice
that.
gift.
So yeah, just interesting things. So if we can support some of those businesses in North Carolina as well as the Amish, I think that would be nice to do this season.
Peterson, have you started any of your Christmas shopping yet?
Yes.
Whoa.
I just spent the last 10 minutes thinking deeply about what gifts to buy. So this is great.
That's your start, though?
We've all begun. Yes.
That's your start?
I've begun.
There you go.
He's mentally begun.
Because the men,
I'm on my way. Thank you, Hilary.
need Hilary to help with the list. Thanks so much.
I love this idea of the North Carolina thing, too.
Yes,
So important.
North Carolina. I'm so glad that you did that, and we'll post that list as well. Hilary, thanks so much.